There's no doubt when it's time to call the pros for your heating system, and there's no doubt who to turn to. McCoy's Heating and Air and Daikin, the world's #1 air conditioning company. Just the kind of pros I like to do business with. McCoy's quick and professional service was a blessing. I highly recommend. Wish they had more stars than 5 because I'd surely give them a 10. McCoy's is, in my opinion, the GOAT of heating and air. Daikin and McCoy's, West Tennessee's 5-star heating and air team.
Zaxby's just perfected the Philly again with our signature crispy chicken fingers, sauteed pepper and onions, melty cheese, and garlic aioli. Grilled or fried. Now that's a Zaxby's Philly. Who's got the sauce? Zaxby's.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Kaufman's is proud to offer the Maven Furniture Collection. Amish-made in America, Maven is a third-generational, family-owned business that makes beautiful, solid hardwood furniture, customizable with multiple wood species, finishes, and hardware selections available. Fine furniture is an art. If you appreciate the very best, we invite you to create your own masterpiece that you and your family can enjoy for years to come. Kaufman's, relax your home.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first. Then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitscapes, let's build something beautiful.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Hey Jackson, Chuck Hutton, Tennessee's trusted name in automotive excellence, is proud to announce the grand opening of Chuck Hutton Nissan, now open at the I-40 and 45 bypass right in the heart of Jackson. Come see why Chuck Hutton has been the go-to destination for car buyers in Memphis for over 100 years. Now we're bringing that same dedication and experience to Jackson. Come experience the Chuck Hutton difference for yourself. Chuck Hutton Nissan will have you saying, I'm going to Jackson.
Beauty House Social, Jackson's premier blowout bar and full-service salon and med spa. From lashes and facials to cosmetic injections and lasers, we have it all. Let's be social.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Zaxby's just out-Phillied the Philly with our signature crispy chicken fingers, sauteed peppers and onions, garlic aioli, and melty cheese. Your move, Philly. Who's got the sauce? Zaxby's.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for supporting this broadcast. Jeremy Little, Shelter Insurance, 189 West University Parkway, Suite A, Jackson. Snyder Equipment, 1311 Lower Brownsville Road, Exit 74 on I-40.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
Are you looking to build a career? Build a career with West Tennessee's own H&M Company. H&M is a leading coast-to-coast industrial design and construction firm for Fortune 500 companies. Founded in Milan in 1957 and headquartered in Jackson, H&M is actively hiring in all areas of construction and engineering. Visit us at hmcompany.com to start building your career today.
At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
At Kaufman's, we offer quality name brand home furnishings at very competitive prices. Expect outstanding customer service from Kaufman's appliance specialists. Visit our showroom to see the Kaufman's difference. Relax, you're home.
Turn to the experts. Since 1955, Garrett Plumbing and Heating has been the leader in plumbing, heating, and air conditioning service and installation for West Tennessee. A proud supporter of USJ Bruin Athletics, we are your local Carrier Factory authorized dealer. Call Garrett Plumbing and Heating 668-3339 for all of your plumbing, heating, and air needs.
At The Willows, we believe that your loved one should feel at home. Our boutique assisted living community provides top-tier, personalized care in a comfortable and welcoming setting. With the support of trusted physicians, nurses, and staff, we ensure every resident feels cherished. Learn more at willowsofjackson.com or call 731-207-0686. That's 731-207-0686. The Willows, because family matters.
Don't wait to improve your sleep. Save big on top mattress brands during the President's Day event. Get savings on trusted Sealy support, the latest innovations from Tempur-Pedic, and the luxurious comfort of Stearns & Foster.
Why rent an apartment when you can lease a home? The Summit in Jackson offers 2 and 3 bedroom single-family homes with lots of amenities. Enjoy the comfort and space in a gated community with smart technology, ADS security, and no maintenance. Short and long-term leases are available, so visit our website or call to schedule your tour today at the Summit in Jackson.
There's no doubt when it's time to call the pros for your heating system, and there's no doubt who to turn to. McCoy's Heating and Air and Daikin, the world's #1 air conditioning company. Just the kind of pros I like to do business with. McCoy's quick and professional service was a blessing. I highly recommend. Wish they had more stars than 5 because I'd surely give them a 10. McCoy's is, in my opinion, the GOAT of heating and air. Daikin and McCoy's, West Tennessee's 5-star heating and air team.
Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
Hey Jackson, Chuck Hutton, Tennessee's trusted name in automotive excellence, is proud to announce the grand opening of Chuck Hutton Nissan, now open at the I-40 and 45 bypass right in the heart of Jackson. Come see why Chuck Hutton has been the go-to destination for car buyers in Memphis for over 100 years. Now we're bringing that same dedication and experience to Jackson. Come experience the Chuck Hutton difference for yourself. Chuck Hutton Nissan will have you saying, "I'm going to Jackson."
From ECS in Memphis, Tennessee, good evening, everybody. On this Friday, it's time for regional basketball semifinal action. One game just in the books a moment ago. Harding beat ECS 46-42. Now Harding will play at 7 o'clock tomorrow night, and they'll take on the winner of our Trinity Christian Academy St. George's game, about to tip off here in about 14 minutes. Hi, everybody. I'm Dave McCulley, along with Stan Gerard. Paul Schultz is our producer and director. Also tonight working alongside is Colston Bailey. And we're glad to be with you tonight in Memphis with high school basketball. Earlier today, USJ won big in their game on the girls' side. Jackson Christian was beaten at the very last minute, and they drop out to the consolation game tomorrow. But right now, we've got TCA that we're thinking about, the Lions versus the St. George Griffins. Dee Wilkes is the head coach of St. George's. Trinity Christian Academy, coached, of course, by Dexter Williams, Antoine Long, and James Handy. 21-9 against 17-5. And Stan Gerard, good to be back with you as we get ready for what we think is going to be a big ball game coming up here in just a matter of moments.
A very important game. In fact, here's the deal, folks. The winner of this game is guaranteed one more home game. The winner of this game will host a first-round playoff game next week. Now, the winner of tomorrow's championship game will also advance and will have a first-round bye and will host a second-round game. So, in other words, win today and you host a game, win tomorrow and you have a bye and host later on in the week. So, a lot on the line in this game.
Let's remind you, this is a copyright broadcast at Worthy Road Studios. Paul Schultz in the game. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, editing, or further use of this game tonight without the written consent of Worthy Road Studios is strictly prohibited. Paul is sitting to my left. We'll send him to your house and get you. Tonight's announcers, of course, Diamond Dave McCulley and Stan Gerard. Stan, a game being courtesy tonight of the Trinity Christian Academy Booster Club on the Trinity Christian Academy Facebook page on Worthy Road Studios in the BallGame Blitz. And we're happy to be here tonight with what we think is, going to be a showdown. We just had one, Stan. Harding, from the very get-go tonight, hit threes and looked like they were going to be just running away with the game with ECS. But these two rivals here in Memphis, they like to play each other, and they don't like to lose to each other. And it was ECS making a comeback, got within three at one time, but then Harding just won 46-42. Very impressive basketball team, Harding Academy.
Yeah, and speaking of Harding Academy, let's take a look at some common opponents. Harding Academy, against St. George's, the Griffins, they beat the Griffins by 15 and by 20. TCA beat Harding Academy early in the year by 26. Other common opponents are TRA, and the Griffins won that ball game by 9. TCA won by 44 and by 15 points. And the final common opponent was Lausanne, with St. George's winning by 10 and 4, and TCA winning their ball game by 41.
Paul was here earlier today with the USJ girls. They won big. Congratulations to them. Tony Schutz and his ball club gave a great showing for themselves, losing their game, a heartbreaking game, just a couple of hours ago. Let's take a 2-minute break. We'll come back. Paul is directing and producing our broadcast tonight. We'll come back, set the stage for the Griffins and your Lions warming up down to our right, and the St. George's Ball Club. And an interesting note about St. George's, Stan, I've got a scoop from Brad Jones, former Lambeth coach and former Grizzly assistant. He is here tonight. His son, he and Lori Davis-Jones, their son Jackson is a member of this team. We'll tell you about Jackson for you folks back home that remember the Joneses. And we'll also tell you about a new player tonight for St. George's, a center. We'll tell you about that and what happened to their other center who's dressed out tonight. And he's a game-time decision. But we'll give you all the scoop on the Griffins when we come back after this on the BallGame Blitz in Worthy Road Studios.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Beauty House Social. Jackson's premier blowout bar and full-service salon and med spa. From lashes and facials to cosmetic injections and lasers, we have it all. Let's be social.
Zaxby's just perfected the Philly again with our signature crispy chicken fingers, sauteed pepper and onions, melty cheese, and garlic aioli. Grilled or fried. Now that's a Zaxby's Philly. Who's got the sauce? Zaxby's.
At Kaufman's, we offer quality name brand home furnishings at very competitive prices. Expect outstanding customer service from Kaufman's furniture specialists. Visit our showroom to see the Kaufman's difference. Relax, you're home.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
At Dynamics Physical Therapy, we help our clients get back to doing what they love. Dynamics is now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
When you're shopping for insurance, you might say, "What? Huh?"
I'm so over this.
But what you really need to say is something that could actually help.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
When you get a local State Farm agent, they can help make it easy and help you choose the coverage you need. Plus, they're available online, over the phone, or even in person.
I'm so into this.
Why are we playing USJ commercials?
Welcome back, everybody. One thing about district play and regional play and postseason play, for that matter, is the buzz in the crowd. We have people exiting the building after the Harding and ECS game just concluded. We have still people coming in from TCA and St. George's as well. Welcome back, everybody. Dave McCulloch, Stan Gerard, Paul Schulte, and Colston Bailey with you tonight. And we're being joined by USJ folks tonight with their commercial commitments as well as TCA commitments. And that is because Paul is directing and producing our show, and he has been here just about all day. I think his first game started at 2, and he's had a little layover. They went to Huey's to eat burgers, Stan. They didn't invite you and I, but that's okay.
Didn't bring any back either.
Yeah, no, they certainly didn't, but hopefully we'll get those down the road. TCA coming in the game, as we mentioned a moment ago, 21-9, 9-0 in the district, and first time undefeated in district play in D1 or D2. And meanwhile, the ball club, the St. George Griffins, coming in 17-5, 10-2, the second seed in the playoffs. They defeated TRA 61-52. TCA, of course, defeated Lausanne in a game that you watched here on Worthy Road Studios earlier just a few days ago. Stan, your thoughts about the game? We do know that the Griffins will have a new center tonight, just became eligible today. And we'll talk about that maybe when the game progresses. Their regular center has been out. He got hurt, and he's been out, but he's back. And he's been listed day to day, but he will play today as well. And we mentioned Brad and Lori Jones. Their son, Jackson Jones, is back. He's just now coming back into form. He turned his ankle about 5 or 6 weeks ago, and he's just now getting back to form. So maybe a different look tonight for the Griffins than what we've seen in the last few weeks.
Certainly okay. I'll be glad when you give me that scoop.
Yeah, well, that's the scoop. You got it right here.
But you didn't tell us who the new center was.
He didn't tell me the name, but we'll find out because he's going to start tonight. Yep.
I just hope he's on our roster.
Well, we'll wait and see, and we'll have to make sure that we watch and listen to the intros here in a minute.
Yep.
Big crowd in here. TCA's brought a nice road crowd. ECS, of course, their home gymnasium. They had a nice student body over there across the way. They have a contingent of fans, but Harding Academy fans, boy, they were really loud and vocal through the game, weren't they?
Harding Academy fans very passionate about their high school basketball team, and they were getting on. There was a gentleman sitting in front of me who was talking smack to some people across the court, a little bit earlier. So it's been a rowdy and festive atmosphere during the last game, and we expect an interesting atmosphere in this game. To my knowledge, Dave, I don't know if we played St. George's. It's been a long time since if we even have it all.
I don't remember ever playing them during my tenure, which dates back to about 18 years. Your thoughts about the game, Stan? A couple of unknowns that we just scooped you on a moment ago, but your thoughts, what does TCA have to do to continue this great momentum and further progress in a positive way during the postseason?
Well, you look at things right now, TCA 12-4 during the second half of the season, being the 2025 portion. They've won 7 of their last 8, and their only loss was a 72-69 overtime loss, at Fayette Ware in that ball game. TCA, opened up region play with the big win over Lausanne. And you look at the common opponents, I go back to them, and they, if you go by the numbers, TCA should be a prohibitive favorite in this game. But it is playoff time. It is two teams that haven't matched up before. As you said, we have a couple of X factors that we're just got to see how it's going to turn out. But TCA, hey, just go out and do your thing. I don't think there's many teams in the state of Tennessee better than TCA at our level. If TCA is doing their thing, there's not many teams that are better than the Lions. So go out and do your thing, take care of business, work, get good shots, limit the turnovers, and play nasty defense.
And this is not a two-man team, but when you combine Waller and Williams, Braden Waller, the all-time leading scorer in TCA history, Williams, the second all-time leading scorer. Stan, when they're on, they average 30 points a game, and that's not all the offensive attack that TCA can throw at you. Gabriel Lee, the general. Good to see his sister, Savannah, here earlier today. She was on the bench with Harding. 9.1. Then you mean the Craddock brothers, 7 and 6 respectively. Zach Niven, the outside shooter, who's really been red hot, 9.4. And Cooper Vale is coming off the bench. He can toss in some points. I thought he really played well the last couple of games we've had as well.
Has played very, very well. This entire Lions ball club clicking very well and highly motivated going the postseason. You know, TCA's never been undefeated in district play, whether it be Division I or Division II. Right now, we're in a catbird seat, have an opportunity tonight. Like I said earlier, a win tonight guarantees you a home playoff game next week. A win tonight and a win tomorrow gets you into the state quarterfinals.
Got to work it in as well. Great to see Chris Miller. We had a photo op with the Millers and the Joneses earlier. And his lovely wife, Stacy Davis Miller, she played at Lambeth as well. Let's do this. Let's take a 2-minute break. We'll come back. Starting lineups and tip-off is coming up next. Regional basketball from ECS. Your Lions taking on the Griffins of St. George's. Stay with us, everybody.
Beauty House Social. Jackson's premier blowout bar and full-service salon and med spa. From lashes and facials to cosmetic injections and lasers, we have it all. Let's be social.
At Kaufman's, we believe your bedroom should be a retreat, a place of comfort and rest. Explore top brands with adjustable bases for the best night's sleep. Visit Kaufman's today and let our sleep specialists help you find your perfect fit. Kaufman's, relax, you're home.
Perkins Restaurant and Bakery on Van Drive has been part of Jackson and Madison County for more than 25 years. We're more than a restaurant. We love our guests as family, and we enjoy getting to know you personally. Come anytime for our $5 breakfast deals. Buy 3 muffins and get 3 free from the bakery. Our Wednesday specials, or all-you-can-eat catfish Friday and Saturday nights. And don't forget, free pie Mondays. Perkins on Van Drive in Jackson.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first. Then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitscapes, let's build something beautiful.
At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient.
Starting intros coming up in about a moment. Stan Gerard will have those for you. Welcome back, everybody. Diamond Dave McCulley. Tonight's telecast being brought to you by the Trinity Christian Academy Booster Club. And don't forget, folks, to subscribe to the Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel. Be sure and keep that in mind as well. Here's Stan Gerard with your starting lineup. Stan?
And let's meet those starting lineups first for the Griffins of St. George's. It's going to be number 2, Carson Crump. Also a senior, number 1, Silas Jones. He will be a senior, number 5, Amir Wilson. Also a senior, number 10, Jackson Jones. And the final starter will be a sophomore, number 21, Jesse Brown. So again, for the Griffins, it'll be Jones, Crump, Wilson, Jones, and Brown. We'll mention that Carson Crump, the leading scorer for St. George's, averaging 16.1 points a ball game for the Griffins out of St. George's. And now, ladies and gentlemen, get out of your seats and get on your feet. And let's meet the starting lineups for your TCA Lions. He is a senior. He is the school's all-time leading scorer. He is number 0. He is B-Dub Braden Waller. He is a senior. He is the school's second all-time leading scorer. He is the big smooth. He is number 1, Caleb Williams. He is a junior. He is the little general, the G-man. Number 3, Gabriel Lee. A senior. He is number 5, Drake Craddock. And finally in the post for TCA, he is a junior. He is number 14. He is Zach Stretch Niven. Again for TCA, it's Waller, Williams, Lee, Craddock, and Niven. For St. George's, it's Jones, Crump, Wilson, Jones, and Brown. Of course, St. George's, their home red, white numbers with a little bit of yellow trim. And TCA in their home white uniforms with purple numbers and black trim. The officials have the ball. We're just about ready to play. It's region basketball. The Division II Class A West semifinals. With the call of the game, here is the, two-time Hall of Famer. He is Double D. He is Diamond Dave McCulley.
That would mean that you're Stan Gerard and Paul Schultze to my left. Colston is on the camera tonight, Colston Bailey, and it's Niven jumping up against Brown, and we have some kind of violation. They say Jones jumped in the circle too quick, and the ball is going to go to Trinity Christian. First chance to draw first blood, Stan.
Well, that's what happens when you try to keep up with the Joneses.
That's right. Brad and Lori's son.
A four-car garage.
Great people. Hard to believe their oldest son, Justin's 27. I'm getting old. Left baseline, Lee drives. Lee puts it up, rattles, and stays.
Gabriel Lee with the little floater. Little help with the pig iron there, and TCA with the early lead.
No doubt. TCA coming with a little bit of a press. Waller, 1-2-2 full court press. And Waller knocks it away. It's loose on the floor. Look at Craddock. He leads the country in diving to the floor, he and his brother. And a jump ball that all belongs to St. George's.
Tell you, we saw a lot of bodies on the floor in the last game. Drew Blug a couple times during that ball game. They were getting after it, and already here, not even 29 seconds into the game, we're getting after it and diving to the floor already. ECS basketball.
Going to be St. George's ball. Working with it now will be Jones. I get them mixed up too, Stan.
We're at ECS.
We've seen so many games.
Well, they also have the same
Jones,
uniform patterns.
Sure do, yep. St. George's with it. The Griffins. Stan will tell you what a Griffin is later. Here's a drive. It's going to be an offensive foul. Proper call. That's going to be on Brown. No doubt about that call, Stan.
TCA, very, very good. One of the best teams in the state at drawing the charge. And once again, we draw inside and get that charge. That's the first foul on the sophomore, Jesse Brown.
TCA's got folks sitting all over the area. I see the Bales family over there. Meanwhile, we see a lot of our TCA fans behind the bench on this side. Lee, a three, deep three, no. Rebound, Craddock, back up, blocked. Coming out there with it is Crump. Savannah Lee is watching the game. Had some big studies tonight, some tests. She's working on that. And she'll be here tomorrow if TCA can move that championship game. Working with it now will be Crump. Famous stadium down here named Crump Stadium, but no relation to this young man's family. Working left wing will be Jones. Jones works out to Wilson. TCA spreading that defense, applying pressure, trying to keep them a distance from the floor. Here's Jones with it. Jones wearing a...
St. George is really wanting to shorten this game up a little bit.
They sure are. Jones wearing on his right wrist, wearing some tape, driving in, putting up wild shot, no good. Niven rebounds. Niven averages about 7 rebounds a game. He can stretch his Stan calls him, can stretch his way up there high to get him.
And we also bring Braden Waller.
Williams deep three. Nope. And yep, you're right, Stan. Here's a rebound by Brown. Brown's a good-looking athlete, isn't he?
Quick.
Now driving that way. Niven blocks. He's the all-time leading shot blocker in a season in TCA history, right in front of the lovely cheerleaders down there.
He says, young lady, would you take this basketball for me?
Paul does a great job with the camera work, he and Colson. We're the Road Studios, folks. They are not only involved with TCA, but a lot of schools will tell you about. They do church services, you name it, they do it. The best in the business. Silas Jones with it. Jones, nowhere to go now. He lifts off to other Jones, and that's knocked away and stolen, and coming out there with it. That's Jackson Jones losing it. And here's Craddock with it. Craddock, good defense on the baseline. 5:40 now driving in. Williams stops, blocked, gets it right back. Now it goes off his hands, out of bounds.
Yeah, just kind of think he took off a little bit too early there, and we've got time on the floor. Timeout taken by St. George's. TCA leads 2-0, 5:37 to go. We're back after this on the BallGame Blitz.
Zaxby's just out-Phillied the Philly with our signature crispy chicken fingers, sauteed peppers and onions, garlic aioli, and melty cheese. Your move, Philly. Who's got the sauce? Zaxby's.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Huge
audience. We have played just over 2 minutes. You'll have to wait for my cue, Stan, because you are not here to the table to see what we're winding down there. I apologize. Working with it now will be Jones. Silas Jones in the backcourt across the timeline. Pass to Jackson Jones, and bad pass. Went through his hands. Too much zip on it, too close. Craddock back with it. No changes in lineup. Now we got a reach-in foul, Stan. Proper call. It's going to be on Brown. That'll be his second.
That is correct.
That's a big foul there.
Going to be a big foul on the sophomore. That's the new play. Don't have any numbers on him either, so.
Nope. I'll not be here tomorrow night. Consolation Art Championship. I have Bethel tomorrow. Doubleheader, senior day at McKenzie. But Stan the Man will be here tomorrow. And let's hope it's the championship game, and we'll reunite with him next week. And Williams just dribbled the ball off his foot.
Well, you know, I am undefeated in regional championship game broadcasts.
Yeah, you are. So I have high expectations. I'll join you the following week working with it. Crump double team. Those long arms of Niven giving him fits. Nice pass, though. Gets it right back from his teammate. Jacks up the three. Back rim, no. Rebound, though. St. George's comes out of there with it. Good board by Wilson. He read that rebound well.
Yeah, they don't want to go inside against TCA with our leaping ability.
No, they're trying to shorten the game. We're at 4:45 of the first. It's a 2-0 TCA lead. Now driving in, the little teardrop does not go. Rebound, the General Lee. Gabe with it, front court, Waller. Waller dissecting his way in, puts it up, no good. And force that one up there among traffic. And coming down there with it will be Crump. Crump, front court. Crump, wheels and deals, up, in and out. Rebound, Niven, his second of the game.
Need him to have a big night on the boards.
Yeah, he's so much taller than anyone they can put out there. Niven with it. Niven will take it to the hoop and lost it. Coming out there with it, St. George's. The Griffins have it in a 2-0 game. Well, the pace right now, shooting-wise, favors the Griffins. It's a 2-0 game, and we approach the 4-minute mark, halfway home, Stan.
Really, 4 minutes in, and Braden Wall with only really one touch.
Yep, Crump with it. Work at left baseline. There's Wilson. Good defense by Waller. Cut him off of the baseline. DCA's defense really sound all year. Jackson Jones thought about it. Puts it on the floor, dribbles in. Works with it to Silas Jones. Now, bad pass thrown away. Waller steals it. Waller is a great defender. Waller, front court, Craddock. Stop, pop, three on its way. No. Rebound controlled by Crump of St. George's. Both teams opening up Cole, Stan.
Yep.
Here's Crump driving in. Puts it up. He's going to count at a foul on Caleb Williams.
Caleb Williams is going to draw the foul. And St. George is going to have a chance to take their first lead of the game.
I think if you told Coach D. Wilkes that his team would be leading possibly 3-2 if this free throw goes in, 3:31 in the first, he's taking that all day, wouldn't he, Stan?
Yeah, Crump averaging 16.1 points a game. He's an 89% shooter from the charity stripe.
Cooper Vales came in the game during that break. Cole Craddock's in the game. Ontarius Odom, that's the guy, Stan, the new guy. No, excuse me, he's the older center. He's been hurt, but he's back in there now. And the free throw is there by Silas Jones, and just like that, TCA trails the game 3-2, 3.5 left in the first.
TCA going smaller a little bit quicker.
Yep. Cooper Vales, hair flopping across the timeline. Waller Dexter directing traffic down to our left. He's not happy. We sit in the upper mezzanine, top row up here, looking right down on the floor behind the scores table. Great vantage point. I still prefer to be on the floor, but hey, this is fine. Vales with it. We have to be up here with our camera angles. Working with it, Waller out to Niven, to Williams, good ball movement. Craddock lost it though, gets it back, runs in, puts it on the block.
Yeah, goaltending. Proper call. Proper call. That ball was on the way down, proper call.
So Cole Craddock will get the bucket.
Yeah, rule is when that ball's on the way down, you cannot block it, and that is easy too.
It looks pretty, but it's not legal. 4-3. A lot of things in life look pretty that are not legal.
Yep.
Here is none of us are involved in those things. Front court.
And not that we even look nice.
Well, I think we're okay. Jackson Jones, a chance to put him ahead. No. Rebound tipped around. Look at Cooper Vales go get that basketball. The Koopmeister, front court Craddock. Craddock has one gear. Quick. Waller. Make it Williams. Three. Deep left. Yes.
The big smooth with the bucket.
So it's now a 7-3 game. We see the Wallers over there. I see our lovely buddy Nikki Castles in the game. The Vales. Here's a long three. Back rim. No. Rebound Williams. He's bumped. No call. Probably a good no call. Let him play, folks. It's a 7-3 game. Lions by 4.
You don't want to call it too tight.
You're right. 4-point game. 2:09 left. Vales with it. Vales moves in. Vales takes the lane. Puts it in. How about
Cooper Vales with the deuce. They just spread their defense wide, and Cooper found an angle.
Oh, I know. Caleb Williams is down.
Uh-oh.
Let's hope he's all right. Hold your breath. Say a little prayer.
Left knee.
Holding his left knee. All right, let's hope he's all right. Let's take a break. This is a 30. When we come back, hopefully say a little prayer for Caleb Williams if you would, folks. We need it. He needs it. Back after this on the BallGame Blitz.
Willows,
huge
we
audience.
Your loved one should feel at home. Our boutique assisted living community provides top-tier, personalized care in a comfortable and welcoming setting. With the support of trusted physicians, nurses, and staff, we ensure every resident feels cherished. Learn more at willowsofjackson.com or call 731-207-0686. That's 731-207-0686. The Willows, because family matters.
Kevin Hansen, James Handy, and Dexter Williams walk with Caleb Williams, who walked a little gingerly, but for the most part, folks, good news. I think he's okay. Stan, I'm not a doctor and don't profess to be one, but he's putting some weight on it, and that's good news.
That's always a good sign. But you could hear TCA World hold their collective breath.
I know two announcers that were as well. 9-3, 6-point game. In the game, Niven's back in there, and Waller comes back in. He was getting a little bit of a break. Gabe Lee, Cooper Vales, and who did I miss? Well, we mentioned Craddock. 9-3. We'll watch on the end of the bench. Caleb, left baseline drive, short jumper, skims, no. That shot put up that time by Ferris. Rebound, though, controlled by St. George's, and back up off the glass. It sails back in, Jesse Brown.
Brown with his first bucket of the night. Well, that was 23. Oh, that was Jesse Brown, though.
That was Jesse Brown.
Oh, okay.
Yep. I think the PA guy got it wrong. It was 21 that shot the ball. 9-5. 120. They've done a really good job here with their game administration, though. Working with it. Niven, deep right corner. Niven back out to Vales. In a matchup zone right now, the Griffins. Waller, top of the key over to Niven. Three's on its way. He can shoot them. Yes.
Zach Niven dialing a long distance from the 901 where we were at this afternoon.
Had a game earlier this year that he had 8.
Steal
Waller. Waller will move in, lay it up, and lay it in.
Just a little kiss off the glass.
A little kiss off the glass, no doubt about it. 14-5 your score. Full court press, a 1-2-1-1 full court press now. Front court, here's Crump.
Oh.
Dexter really working hard on that sideline. Wanted that trap over there and didn't get it. Ferris. And credit St. George's, he got out of trouble out there. Yeah, the sideline acts as a third defender, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. We were getting ready, but they did a nice job of rotating out of there quickly.
Wilson works out. Quick little guard out there right now. That's Ferris off the bench. Ferris will drive in. We got a bumping foul. I think they get a blocking foul actually on Cooper Vales, I think. Fisher comes right at us. No,
they're going to be dubbed.
Get it on Braden Waller. Always will like to watch his mom in the crowd.
She's animated.
She gets nervous. She can't watch sometimes.
I like having the officials look right at us when we're called pick up a foul.
I do that when Kentucky plays. It's good that I broadcast games, because when I broadcast, I don't get quite as nervous. The teams I pull for. Now ball knocked away. Nice play by Gabe. The Journal knocked it away, but St. George's retains control, and that ends your first quarter. They get the shot off and it goes in, but it's too late.
Good.
We had one of those to end the game a moment ago. Too little, too late for ECS. We're at the end of one. Our score, TCA 14, St. George's 5. A 1-minute break. We're back after this on Worthy Road Studios, the Ball Game Blitz, and the game being brought to you by the TCA Booster Club.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Let me tell you about the American Dream. In 1974, I had $425 to my name. I bought 21 carpet remnants, rented an old lumber shed, and opened Deaton's Rug Barn on East College. I worked long hours with hope of taking care of my family. I'm so thankful to Jesus who changed my life. He gave me a dream. So in 1985, we opened Deaton's Carpet One on the 45 bypass with a commitment to customer satisfaction. My friends, don't give up on your dream, because your dream can come true.
Dave McCauley, Stan Gerard back with you, 14-5. Stan, TCA leads by 9. Your thoughts about the first stanza?
Very balanced scoring. Waller with 2, Williams with 3, Lee with 2, Craddock 2, Niven 3, and Cooper Vales 2. And it's 3 for Crump and 2 for Jesse Brown.
Vales across the timeline. Niven's running the baseline. Nothing there. Lee was open. They just missed him. Here's Waller driving in. Waller, great body control, but it's blocked. Outstanding block that time by Odom. In the paint, Craddock goes to put it up, stripped away, but they say he goes off his arm.
See, here's the deal when you make that big sweeping block like that, you usually knock it to one of the opposing team's players.
Yep, no doubt. Best news I can give you, folks. Guess who's back in the game? Caleb Williams is back in. Way to go, KW. 14-5, 7:39. Bill Hamilton sent us a message a little while ago. Glad Miss Joellen's feeling better.
Excellent.
Here is the drive and putting up a block. Niven, his third block of the game thus far. Stan, he's the all-time leading shot blocker in a season for TCA. That's pretty remarkable. We've had some great players through the years.
You see what he does there? He blocks that ball straight down. And to me, that's a more of a with authority type block. You just swipe right down their neck.
Well, and what it does, Stan, it keeps the ball in play, too. Bill Russell, the great Hall of Famer for the Celtics years ago.
Oh, we got a piece of that one,
said
Gabe.
He loves to block, but, keep it in play where your teammates can get it. Waller on the run out. Waller up, Waller no.
A little too strong.
Yep. Jones with it. And now the ball is kicked by TCA. I'm not sure where these officials are from. None of them are familiar to me.
They've got to be. They're not. They can't be from Memphis, and they're not from Jackson. Best guess.
The other group was Northwest, but I don't.
Best guess Northwest.
I don't think these guys are from the Northwest. I've seen some
we
Northwest
don't get to see
officials.
them a whole lot anymore.
Well, I've seen them for years though, and some of them are of the age I think I would remember a couple of them, but I just don't remember them. I'm not saying they're old
Men of
guys.
a certain age.
Well, I'm a lot older than they are. Don't get me wrong. Here's Cooper Vales with it.
You're right, Paul.
14-5. Okay, son. Here's Vales with it out to Williams. Get in there. The 3 on its way. Yes.
Oh, little fadeaway 3-bomb. Caleb Williams, 2 threes. He's got 6.
Knock on wood, although it's a plastic table that Paul has here. He's got all the great equipment. But knock on wood, he's okay, folks.
My head's not far away.
TCA presses and a dunk. Well, sometimes you get burned on a press, and Odom just did that on a great pass from his little teammate, Crump.
Yeah, they snowbird there a little bit.
Yep. 17-7. Lee tries to answer the other way. What does he do? Nyline, yes.
Gabriel Lee with 5. You know what? I'll trade a 3 for a dunk every time.
No doubt about it. It adds up. 20-17, or 20-7, excuse me. Or Crump almost walked, did not. Crump. I thought the game that we saw earlier was well officiated. Yeah. The girls' game was well officiated. You and I got here at halftime of the Jackson Christian game. Paul.
Tony Schutz was animated.
Paul was here early. Paul was here around noon, I think, getting ready for USJ. In the paint, stopping, popping. Yes, a nice move there that time by Brown, the big guy. The sophomore got it to go, and it's a 20-9 game.
Not very good defense by TCA that time down the court. He should not be that open in the paint.
There's 2 things you don't give up, the baseline and a wide open shot about 5 or 6, 7, 8 feet.
That's it. As John Panay used to say, that's a nay-nay.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I've run out of lead. That's why I bring in that backup pencil, Paul. Top of the key, Waller, 17-footer. Yes, he was right inside the key. Waller, when he gets going, folks, he's as good as it gets. That's why he's the all-time leading scorer.
Yep.
And TCA boys just Front court, Jones, bad pass. He saved it, but it goes right into the hands of TCA. In the corner, Lee just lets that ball fly out of bounds. It was deflected out of bounds by Crump.
Hot potato there. Nobody wanted to touch that puppy.
A lot of folks here from TCA tonight. A lot of folks tuned in tonight watching. We appreciate that very, very much. 22-9, 5-12.
Big crowd here, big crowd watching the broadcast.
Yeah, well, that's Worthy Roads, man. Listen, you got it covered for us. Lee, 3. Lee, no foul. He'll shoot 3.
There's the third Cardinal sin, the trifecta, fouling on a 3-bomb.
Crump did it, and unfortunately for he got called, and unfortunately it happened right within about 5 feet of his coach.
Yeah, and you especially don't want to do that in front of the coach.
No, you certainly don't. Lee, a 71% free throw shooter, will shoot 3. First, rocks, Rose, yes. Lee has 6 of the game.
As I like to say, friendly roll off the pig iron.
No doubt, 23-9. Next one, good again. This one clean as a whistle. I'm going to say, ladies and gentlemen, he's going to hit this one. 24-9. He's in a zone right now. Wearing Rex Chapman's number 3. He'll try again in the air. Got it.
Smooth as silk.
I'm sure glad he hit that because I'd hate to call that and then miss it.
I don't know if I've ever hit 3 free throws in a row in my life.
25-9. I never shot any because I wasn't good.
You were on the bench.
I was on the bench. It's hard to shoot free throws on the bench. Jones with it. That's one thing I could do, though, shoot, if they ever put me in. They put me in, they say, McCulley, we need someone to go in and foul. Keep the game going longer. Get in there.
You were hack-a-shack.
Jones up. Jones banks, no. Jones back up, no. Niven got a piece of that.
Well, he is white hot tonight.
He is. Jones comes from good stock. His mom was a great player, great coach at Lambeth. His dad was a great player at Lambeth, then a great coach at Lambeth, and a longtime assistant with the Grizzlies. Shot up. Williams, no. Into the hands of Jackson Jones. Crump with it. Crump across the timeline. He did it easier than I just described it. Out front is Crump. Crump over to Jones. Jones swings it out to Odom. TCA's defense making them force him way out there. There's a 3. No. Rebound.
That's a nice
back
foul.
That is nice. Never came down with it in midair. Jesse Brown got it to go.
He's got 6.
Trying to keep up with the Joneses tonight, trying to keep up with the Browns. 25-11. Cooper Vales out to Craddock, who came off the Waller screen. No. Rebound Jackson Jones. Jackson Jones backcourt. Crump, front court. Crump handles the ball a lot for them. He's their little guard. Jones gives it right back up. Jones had been out with an injury, but it's only about his 3rd or 4th game back to full speed. Jones, deep left corner, the 3, no. Rebound Waller. Waller, ball knocked away. Jones steals it. Jones will Euro step it up, and no good. Cooper Vales. Not a bad foul by the Koopmeister. Wasn't going to give him anything cheap.
No, it's good foul. At least he's got to hit 2 shots to get the 2 points this time instead of the easy bucket, which was going to happen.
25-11. Hey, Bradley Smith, he's my balcony church officer up here. He keeps me straight. He and his lovely wife over there.
Now Jackson Jones only a 64% free throw shooter.
Missed it. He'll try again.
One thing to watch, though, he is proficient from three-point land, 32 of 106.
That's pretty good, Stan. That's over a little at 30%. Anytime you shoot 30% above, you're okay.
Proficiency.
Jackson Jones, I wonder how many games he's seen through the years. Mom and dad, coaches and players. And, of course, his brother Brandon, he's got a daughter at Arkansas Tech and a daughter at Union. Senior day at Union tomorrow. You'll be there, won't you, Paul? Yeah. Ball Dawson. They should win big then, shouldn't they? Working with it. Niven.
Got to be a foul in there.
Speaking of Union, Zach Niven's dad, David, the head coach there, and he's just been fouled.
Jackson Jones is going to pick up the first one. But my sheet, that's his first.
That is correct. Timing and score concurs. 25-12. 3 minutes and 1 second. Now we're into 3 of the first half. Quickly played first half, knock on wood. Left corner, Craddock from Williams. Very short. Rebound Jackson Jones. Jones, and now we get a foul on Craddock. Got a little bit too much of the arm, I think, Stan. I think it's the right call.
It may have been, but it to me looked like he was blowing that whistle a tag early. He ended up making the correct call with the foul, but maybe a little early.
25-12, 2:49 left, and Craddock goes out And Craddock comes in. That's Drake going out and Cole coming in. The Craddock brothers, boy, they make something happen. They are go-getters. Lovely mom and their dad down to my left. Shot up, Crump, no, rebound Lee. Lee front court, Cole Craddock wearing the pink tennis shoes tonight. Niven with it. Over to Waller. He'll try the three. It's blocked. Nice block, and then throwing it off Waller's body.
Excellent
is
defensive
Jesse Brown.
play.
That's a great play. Great play.
Smart play.
No doubt about it. 25-12. This is a pretty good ball club, folks. They've won 17 games. They're 17-5. Boy, that was a great game we saw a moment ago between ECS and Harding. Harding is really good. ECS is a good ball club too. A bad pass and going to have to get it. Brown fell to the floor and he kept the dribble alive, but now we got a jump ball. It's going to belong to TCA.
Arrows got it. Griffins.
Stan, you remember what a griffin is?
As a mythical monster of some sort.
I think you're right. We'll have to Google it. You can Google anything these days. Stan Gerard's age, it'll tell you how old he is. 25-12. Do not Google my age. Working with it, Williams in the backcourt. Williams with a steal. Williams thought about the three. Now he blows by everybody. Lays it up. Man, missed it. Rebound, Craddock tips up. No. And this is a good player, Jesse Brown. He comes down that rebound.
He's got some vertical. Big block by Waller.
And Waller gets the block. You know, one thing Waller, we talk about his scoring. Sandy's an excellent defender, but boy, he can sky. You know what?
Well, I still go back to that fourth down reception he had against Nashville Christian a couple years ago to keep a drive alive there at midfield. He skywalked and just hung in the air.
I'm still not sure how he caught that ball that night. It was almost freakish. Jones, they run the inbounds play to him, but he missed the shot. Now coming up with it, Niven. And Zach's fouled.
Yep. Foul is going to be on Tristan Ferris, a freshman.
Team foul number 3, so no free throws.
Ferris, a pretty good three-point shooter, 23 of 89.
Cross in the game, and Jackson Jones goes out. 25-12 your score. 1:48 left here. Dexter directing traffic. Dexter looks sporty in that white outfit, doesn't he? Yeah, we need one of those. He's on the bench down there. Here's a shot up, and you can tell when he left too hard by Gabe Lee. On the bench, Frank Clampett keeping stance. James Handy, Antoine Long, former great player at Lambeth, and Larry Lewis keeping stats. They wouldn't let him set the table tonight, so he's down on the bench. That's okay. Backing in, Niven, another block. He's got 6 tonight at least. Front court, here's Williams, the leaner. No, the teardrop wouldn't go down. Beautiful play.
Those kids can skywalk.
Yep, and now running the other way. Nice pass by Crump. Boy, he leads them in assist. He gave it up that time beautifully to Brown, who has 8 in the game. And they're hanging in, 25-14. Lions lead down to 11. Cooper Vales to Lee. Lee, quick trigger, 3 up. No. Rebound, though, Craddock. Boy, he came flying out of nowhere in the paint and got it. One of the St. George's fans not happy with that rebound. Craddock just came out of nowhere. Dexter directing traffic saying, Lee, get out here. Lee, now we'll give it up to the point guard, Cooper Vales. Great quarterback in football. Really nice basketball player as well. Cooper, baseline Lee. Williams thought about the 3, doesn't shoot. Now he's settled things back up. Play instructions from his dad. Coop's sister could play too, couldn't she?
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you, listen.
Tough as nails, too.
Yeah, 25-14 timeout. Dexter not happy. No, they get a 5-second count. I thought he got a timeout, but it's a 5-second count.
Dexter thought he had the count, too, so 21.8 seconds. They've got a chance to make this a single-digit lead going into the half.
21 seconds. 20 seconds. Crump across the timeline. So TCA is going to lead at halftime, but they've given up a couple points here, and Griffin's trying to battle her way back in it. Crump spreads the floor. Crump thought about the 3, doesn't shoot. Works on the left wing to Crows, who's in the game. Right wing 3, it's on its way, no good. That would have been big by Ferris. And with 1.2 seconds left, the ball out of bounds. It's going to belong to TCA.
Now here, what you want to do with 1 second, they're going to do the smart thing. They're going to press all the way and not even give us a chance to get the ball in a reasonable shooting position. We're just going to run it out.
And that's exactly what happened. Your happy score here at halftime. TCA 25, St. George's 14. We'll take a 2-minute break. We're back with our halftime activities, stats, analysis, and Stan's thoughts about what we expect in the second half. It's all coming up next. And a game being brought to you by the Trinity Christian Academy, our Trenton Trinity Christian Academy Booster Club right here live on the BallGame Blitz and Worthy Road Studios.
Hey Jackson, Chuck Hutton, Tennessee's trusted name in automotive excellence, is proud to announce the grand opening of Chuck Hutton Nissan, now open at the I-40 and 45 bypass right in the heart of Jackson. Come see why Chuck Hutton has been the go-to destination for car buyers in Memphis for over 100 years. Now we're bringing that same dedication and experience to Jackson. Come experience the Chuck Hutton difference for yourself. Chuck Hutton Nissan will have you saying, "I'm going to Jackson."
We would like to thank the following sponsors for supporting this broadcast. Jeremy Little, Shelter Insurance, 189 West University Parkway, Suite A, Jackson. Snyder Equipment, 1311 Lower Brownsville Road, Exit 74 on I-40.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should be more than just a place to store your money. Our Foundation Benefits with High Interest checking account pays you interest, but also includes identity theft monitoring, cell phone protection, and roadside assistance. Start a financial conversation with us today by visiting our website, foundationbank.org, or call us on the number on your screen. In the meantime, God bless you.
Terms and conditions apply. Foundation Bank is a member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Perkins Restaurant and Bakery on Van Drive has been part of Jackson and Madison County for more than 25 years. We're more than a restaurant. We love our guests as family, and we enjoy getting to know you personally. Come anytime for our $5 breakfast deals. Buy 3 muffins and get 3 free from the bakery. Our Wednesday specials, or all-you-can-eat catfish Friday and Saturday nights. And don't forget, free pie Mondays. Perkins on Van Drive in Jackson.
At Foundation Bank, we love working with small businesses, and we serve them uniquely through truly local decision-making and underwriting. But we're more than a lender for your small business. We're also a source of financial counsel. Hey, running a small business can be hard and complex, but we can help. Let us learn more about your small business by visiting our website. It's foundationbank.org, or call us at the number on the screen. In the meantime, God bless you.
Foundation Bank is a member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We're back here at ECS in Memphis. Hi, everybody. Dave McCulley along with Stan Gerard, Paul Schultze, our producer and director. Colston Bailey on the camera with work tonight. All of them doing a great job. And it's 25-14 TCA. So far, so good here at the half. The winner of this one will take on Harding tomorrow. We'll have airtime for you around 6:45 tomorrow. Stan will be here. I'll be tied up with Bethel tomorrow. Senior day with the Lady Cats and Cats at McKenzie. We'll make our way back to Jackson and be watching the game and listening to it on our way back home to Jackson tomorrow afternoon. Well, Stan, 11-point lead here at the break. The Lions scooted out to a 9-5 lead, 20-7 lead, 20-9, 25-9, and now it's 25-14 here at the break. So far, so good.
Scoring in the game unofficially, first for the Griffins of St. George's. Jackson Jones, who's averaging 9 points a game, 1 of 2 from Cherry for 1 point. With 3 points is Carson Crump, a field goal and a free throw. He's averaging 16-1. With 4 points on 2 field goals, Jesse Brown. With 6 points on 3 field goals is Ontarius Ogum. It is St. George's with 6 field goals and 2 of 3 from Cherry. It's a team that shoots 31% from 3. They have not made one tonight. For TCA, Cooper Vale's a bucket for 2. Cole Krag with a deuce. Zach Niven 1 bucket for 3. Braden Waller a couple of deuces for 4. With 6 on a couple of 3 bombs is Caleb Williams. Gabriel Lee, the leading scorer for TCA and the game's leading scorer. He's got 8 points on 2 field goals, 1 from long distance, and 3 of 3 from Cherry. TCA with 9 field goals in the first half. They have 4 3-pointers, and they are 3 of 3 from the free throw line. It was 14-5 after 1, 25-14 at the half. And Dave, we had 3 lead changes and 1 tie in this game. We got about 5 minutes to go before the start of the second half. Let's take a 2-minute timeout. You're watching TCA basketball on the BallGame Blitz.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitzscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first. Then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitzscapes, let's build something beautiful.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Great American Sports, make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson, we specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports, make sports an addiction.
And welcome back to Evangelical Christian School in downtown Memphis, Tennessee, alongside the living legend Diamond Day McCulley. I'm Stan Gerard. We're at the half of the Division II Class A West Region semifinal, and it's TCA leading the Griffins of St. George by a score of 25-14. The winner of this game will take on Harding Academy tomorrow at 7 p.m. for the region championship. Harding Academy with a tight win over the homestanding Eagles of Evangelical Christian earlier this afternoon. Well, TCA out on the floor. You look at this game, Diamond, Zach Niven has been intimidating inside, blocking shot after shot after shot. But one of the key stats, St. George's has a lot of success shooting the ball from outside, 31%, and they are goose egg on the night.
I'm going to get away from the game just a moment. You're always getting on me, especially out at football stadiums, where is east, where is north, where is south, and so forth. You just said we're in downtown Memphis. We are a long way from downtown Memphis.
I said we're in Memphis. I didn't say downtown.
You said downtown Memphis, didn't he, Paul? He sure did.
Okay, we're in Corrigan.
We're
Cordova.
We're in East Memphis. Let me put it that way. East
or Cordova.
Yeah. Well, we're in
we're in Cordova, Tennessee.
No, we'd be in East Memphis.
Just off the Germantown Parkway.
I had to pick on you a little bit because you're always getting on me and I do have a lack of direction. There's no doubt about that.
Oh, by the way, Dave, that is the north end of the gym. That is the south end.
Okay, I've got that down pat. Your thoughts, what can we expect in the second half?
Well, I think TCA's played very good defense. We pressure them all around the court. They've they've missed their share of shots. We've done a nice job with the three-pointers, and they've had some open threes and have continued to miss them. I'm going to kind of sit out there and pack it in on the inside a little bit and make them hit a couple of those threes because they have beaten us a couple times on the inside. And you look at guys like Ontarius Brown with 6 and Ontarius Olin with 6 and Jesse Brown with 4. There's 10 points from their 2 post players, and the rest of the team has 4 points. So 10 from the inside on the post, 4 on the outside. Got to tighten up that defense a little bit on the inside. But boy, you look at Jesse Brown and Ontarius Olin. Those are a couple of skywalkers there. They get up.
No doubt about it. Well, I mentioned earlier, Savannah Lee was here, part of the Harding coaching staff. Had a nice conversation with her. Stan, you did as well. She's going to be so successful in life. And Savannah, I said I'd say hello to you, and I'm going to do that. I look across the way, and I see your mom and dad up there. So text them right now and tell them that they're looking good over there. And you look great early tonight. One of the great players all time. Not only one of the great players of all time in TCA history.
One of the nicest people.
But one of the nicest kids, and not a kid anymore, but one of the nicest young ladies you'll ever see. Well, Stan, we're getting ready for the second half, and one of these teams is 16 minutes away from a date with Harding Academy tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. If that's the case, you'll be here. You'll be here for this consolation game, too, but that would be a 3:30 game.
We're not talking about that.
6:45, I'm going to anticipate listening to you as I make my way back from Bethel to Jackson tomorrow night. So I'll be watching you and listening to you, and I'll be watching Kentucky as well.
Yeah.
And I'll still try to be driving through all of that. So,
TCA leading by 11.
Oh, listen, I'm going to watch.
You know, a nice lead, but not that. I'm not that comfortable with the lead.
No, same here.
Yeah.
Well, we saw ECS. We saw ECS trailing a really good Harding team and came back and had a chance to maybe win it. They wound up losing the ball game, 46-42.
ECS just couldn't get the break that they needed.
Yeah, and the one big shot they hit late was when the horn was sounding. It counted.
Too little, too late.
Williams, Craddock, Waller, Lee, Niven against Jones, Wilson, Jones, Brown, and Olinde.
See, now the thing here, they played great defense on us, pressuring the ball. Let's see if they do that again this half, and they are early.
Waller deep left. I think Paul's working on that scoreboard issue. Here is Craddock out between the circles on the ECS logo. Drives in, stops, pops, banks. They didn't bank. It rimmed out. Came out of there, did everything but stay, didn't it, Stan?
Well, the front porch was leaning a little bit to the left.
Yeah, 25-14. Last night when Georgetown got there last night in the pregame, I said, now, gals, that rim, we've had trouble with that rim. It's been sort of leaning on us, trying to throw them off a little bit. It didn't throw them off. They were dynamite. 25-14.
You're trying to snicker them, weren't you?
Yeah, well, I love our kids at Bethel. You know that, but I like those teams in Kentucky as well. In the paint, stopping, popping. It's there by Silas Jones.
His first bucket of the night, averaging 9-2.
Now, which Jones was that?
Silas.
Yeah, that was Silas. I had him with 3 earlier, Stan. A 3-point attempt the hard way. A deuce and a free throw. I may have given it to the wrong person. Lee with it. Quick 3 on its way. For Savannah, no. Rebound comes out of there was Crump. So it remains a 25-16 game. Letting them crawl back in. Stan, this was a 25-9 game at one time. 3 there. And it's there by Carson Crump. And all of a sudden, Stan, we've got a game 25-19. They've scored 10 unanswered points, and TCA's gone stone cold.
That's their first 3 of the ball game, and TCA gets mugged there. Brown picks up his 3rd personal foul. He may have to come out of the game.
Boy, that's a big one there, no doubt about it. They got away with a foul before he got there. They could have called it on someone else, but he did foul Niven. 25-18. They say 18. They say it's a deuce a moment ago instead of a 3.
I'll take that.
So they've scored 9 unanswered points. Now the official is going to talk about it. Coach Wilkes was up adamantly with his assistant saying, wait a minute, you took a point off the board for us. They're talking it over. It's going to be a 3, yes. 25-19. Well, I thought it was a 3. I wish it hadn't been, but I think it was. And I think they made the right decision there, and good officiating.
Well, they didn't ask Larry, though.
No, 25-19. Larry supervised the officials. Does a great job. He's a legend. Billy Scribner and Bill Hamilton told me he saw Bill Wheatley the other day. We saw Ernest Jones at our place at TCA the other night. Legendary officials. Legendary people that made impact on so many people's lives. Working with it. Williams.
Wide
great
open
pass. Waller layup. Oh, what a pass.
Just kind of floated over the defender's head, and Waller now with 6.
He has 6. Williams 6, and 8 by Lee leads TCA. That's a big bucket. 27-19. Front court, Jackson Jones. Jones backs it out there. Thought about the 3, doesn't shoot. Looking for help. Works out here to Silas Jones. No relation. Jones out between the circles. 27-19, 8-point game. 5:45 left in the 3rd.
St. George is a very disciplined ball club.
TCA, knowing that he had 3 fouls, tried to draw the charge that time on Brown, but the officials didn't bite. Nice play by TCA. Smart, knowing he had 3 fouls.
Very dangerous leaving him in at this point.
Sure he is. And dangerous to put him in that paint driving. Bales with it out front, guarded by Cruz. Bales puts it up, bank shot, no. Waller, nice rebound. Waller, no. Foul, and shoot 2.
Yeah.
You see Waller go back behind his body and get that in midair stand. A lot of people can't do that.
Including yours truly.
Well, you make it 2 of us. Paul would be 3, and I don't know, Coach Mike could do it.
Foul was on number 5, Amir Wilson, a senior, his first foul of the ball game.
Waller, 74% free throw shooter, will shoot 2 here. Boy, Desher's all over Bayless about something. Well, we jinxed him. He missed it. Hasn't shot a lot of free throws, Stan. That's only our 4th attempt with 3 or 4.
That is correct. We are 3 or 4.
So it's going to be 27-19, low-scoring game, to say the least.
And part of that's the style of play
that
St. George's is bringing to this game tonight.
And it's smart on their part.
Yeah.
Here's Waller up. They know that TCA put 93 on the board the other night.
Well, you look at the numbers, we should probably win by 20, 25 points. They've got to do something to make it a closer game, and they are, and they're executing their game plan.
And make it uncomfortable for us. Here's another three, this time by Crump, no good. And the rebound's controlled by the Lions. Bales in the backcourt. Bales is such a good ball handler. Now, as I say that, he dribbles the ball off his leg.
David.
I know it. Swat me twice. Ball knocked away. Coming up with it will be Caleb Williams. 28-19. 9-point game, Lions. Coming in the game in a moment will be Odom. Williams pulls up for the three. Rimmed out, stayed out. Rebound, though, Craddock. Craddock puts it back over his head. No, he wanted a foul, didn't get it. Coming up with it now will be Jones. Silas Jones, nothing there. So he goes out to Crump. Crump down low, bad pass. And, boy, Williams got away with the foul. Now it's going to be over and back. No, they save it, but it goes right into Craddock. Here's Cole Craddock, reverse, back over his body, over his shoulder, layup there.
That is a really a finesse-type move.
Well, that's little Magic Johnson, Pistol Pete, Larry Bird kind of stuff there.
I believe I just said that, finesse.
Yeah, that's right, 30-19, a steal Waller. Williams up. It didn't go in, but he's fouled. He'll shoot two.
Silas Jones hammered him hard. And that was good defense on Jones's part there. It was going to be an easy layup. Make him work twice as hard to get the same 2 points.
He's in great shape, but I was just watching Niven as you were talking. He was back here near midcourt. Now he's back in the backcourt here. He is really huffing and puffing. It's tough on the big guy in Dexter's offense sometimes, but he's done a really good job. He's in great shape. It's just tough on big guys at this kind of pace, although it's a low-scoring game.
I'll tell you a funny story. Last year,
free throw by Williams is good. Go ahead, Stan.
Last year, football season's going on. I go to basketball practice. TCA only had 2 kids at basketball practice. Dexter had them run. They got back. Dexter looked at me and goes, "What do you think?" I go, "Make them run again."
Oh,
and he did.
That's cruel. Free throw up, no good. Rebound Waller. Waller reverse, layup over his head. His mom loves it. It's there.
But the point being, they were in shape.
Well, no doubt. You better be in shape if you play for Dexter. Good pass, Jackson Jones. Blocked by Niven, but they say he got him on the arm.
Got a little bit of the wrist action.
Well, great block, but it will not go as a block because Niven says, wait a minute, I got all ball there that time.
A little wrist.
33-19, thank goodness. He takes his athletic ability and his good looks from his mother. 33-19.
Jesse Brown, of course, just becoming eligible, so we don't have any stats on the young man, but early on.
First game tonight.
Pretty good.
JB, Jesse Brown, up, rolls in. He has 9 by my stat sheet. They're hanging around, 33-20.
He's got 5 actually now. Oldham had 3 buckets in the first half.
Was that Oldham that had it?
Oldham had 3 in the first half for 6, and Brown had 2 for 4.
33-28. Oldham wears 23, Brown wears 21.
They look a little bit alike. It's about the same body.
Although the hair is different by Brown. It's there. 33-21. 12-point game with 3:45 in the third. We're watching and listening to TCA basketball tonight, courtesy of the Trinity Christian Academy Booster Club on Worthy Road Studios and the BallGame Blitz. Bad pass. Bales threw that, and Waller wasn't looking for it.
And he didn't realize to look down. He could have got it.
Yeah, sure could have. 33-21. It went off 2 or 3 legs like a pinball. Up, no good. Niven had the hand on it, couldn't come up with it. Jackson Jones with it. Bad pass, threw it away. Williams steals it. Williams, ball knocked away. We've got bodies on the floor, and what do we have? We've got Brown and Williams sort of in a arm lock.
I think that's a good no foul.
They're going to give TCA a timeout. Coach Wilkes is not happy about that.
I like the no call on that because both kids are just going for the ball, Dave.
You know what Coach Wilkes looks like? He looks just like Kevin Hart, maybe a little taller. 33-21, 12-point game.
He looks like we've seen him in another school before. We have.
Yeah, 3:18 back after this 30. This is TCA basketball on Worthy Road Studios. West Jackson Baptist Church compadres, Justin and Lee Miller sitting over there, and look who's right there with them. That is the Blakemeister.
Where are they at? I don't see
right
them.
Across from me. Right under the home sign over there.
Oh, way up there up top.
Blake Butler over there.
Oh, I see Blakester.
Yeah, 33-21. 12-point game.
Vales is going to pick up a quick silly foul.
We've been blessed with so many different players that we've covered, parents that we've met, and coaches and administrators. We are beyond blessed when it comes to our duties and our time with TCA through the years.
And we know a lot of great ones at other schools. How about Mr. Seth from Harding Academy this afternoon?
He was really nice. Now Bales is knocked to the floor, and we have Parrish jumping over him.
Oh.
And they give it. They give it to St. George's. And there was about 4 fouls there, 2 on each player, and they didn't call anything.
Now, dive in and going for the ball fine, but rolling over another player. Folks, you saw it. You got to make your own call.
They've done a good job, though. They really have. I think the game has really been well officiated because, Stan, they're letting them play, I think, for the most part. Here's a nice pass. Shot up is there. Boy, that's a great dish by Silas Jones to Jesse Brown. 33-23, 10-point game. They can get it down to single digits, but TCA trying to not let them do that with this possession. Vales with it. Vales crossover dribble. They have really made TCA work hard. Now here's a back slap, and it's a nice defensive play coming out there with his Ferris. That's a nice play by Silas Jones.
You got to pay attention.
He's got quick hands. Ugly shoes, but quick hands. 33-23, 2:19.
Were they orange?
No, they're those. Look at them. They're that
Carolina blue.
They're that Miami Dolphin color. Here's Waller with a steal. Waller hits the deck, and we've got a foul. Inadvertent foul by Jones. I'm not sure about that. D. Roche is not happy. There was enough contact, and boy, let's hope Waller's okay. He came down, and he's limping with the right leg.
Yeah, he may have to come out here for a little bit. He hit the ground hard.
You know, I'm so proud of Caleb Williams when he went down. I know his sister down in school is watching tonight, and he went down, and it really took our breath away for a few minutes, but he's not shown any ill effects of that. Let's hope Waller can shake this off.
Boy, you know, we got all sorts of coaches watching this game. Nick Beauregard's in the house. Brandon Bradford from Fayette Academy is watching.
Boy, Fayette Academy did such a great job with young lady at Jackson Christian. She needed those points to reach
9 points, and they made it happen.
And they made it happen, and that was such a big league thing to make it happen. And, of course, that young lady's name is Gibson Boykin, and one of the classiest things you'll ever see. So it's now 34-23. Waller hits the free throw.
And he's still trying to loosen up a little bit.
Still flexing a little bit. Paul does that when he gets out of bed every morning, trying to loosen up the muscles so he can start walking. Right, Paul? 34-23. Paul, I love you, buddy, but you look tired. He's been here since, what, about noon? 35-23. Oh, he's a warrior, folks. That's what makes Worthy Roads go. Backcourt, Jones. Jones front court. Ball knocked away. Waller with a nice steal on the run out. Craddock. He gets it to Williams. Williams will dunk it
with authority.
37-23. The Lions now. Boy, the Lions have a knack. And here's a steal by Waller. And the ball taken right back away by St. George's. This press, the second half of the season, has really been pretty powerful, I think, Stan, for TCA.
Yeah, our defense is. Our great defense is making the offense better in the second half.
They've always been a pretty good defensive team. I mean, you know, Dexter demands that, but I think it's been at another level for about the last month. Ferris with it. Ferris right of the key, guarded by Craddock. He'll move in, can't shoot. Works out to Brown. Brown, and we've got a whistle in the paint. What the hell?
Offensive foul, illegal pick on number 14, Tristan Ferris.
So Ferris picks up the foul.
His second. Of course, you know what his nickname is, don't you?
What's that?
Bueller.
Ferris Bueller, yeah.
Bueller.
Yeah, I know that movie, 37-23.
You know, he had a day off, too.
That's right, a bunch of days off. The official down here talking to the official score.
You see, that's why Larry's not.
I think they changed it to number 5. I think they did to.
Oh, it should have been 14.
Did they call it on Craddock? I think they called it on Craddock.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
He said number 5. Dexter is demanding an explanation.
That was an offensive foul. He signaled. He signaled. Oh,
yeah, the official's going to talk it over.
No, they got to correct this.
You don't see Dexter squawk at the officials a lot. You just don't see that much. But I love Dexter's facial expressions. He's got that chagrin.
He gets a lot out of that scowl. They're going to.
They're not going to overturn it.
They may have missed that one.
I think they did. Dexter, not a happy trooper. Right corner, Crump. TCA doing a really good job getting out and defending. Here's Crump, though, as I say that. And they backed off, and he hit the three.
Yeah. Crump, his second three of the night. He's such a great player. They named a stadium after him.
Sure did. You and I did a ball game there recently.
I've been there a few times.
A couple years ago. Here's Williams. It crawls in. Caleb.
Until the next teardrop falls.
39-26. We'll do without the music. Backcourt, Ferris.
Wasn't that Freddie Fender?
Might be a infringement right, too, if you start singing on the air. 39-26. If it's not, it should be. 39-26, 36 seconds.
Well, Dave, later on, you want to go walking in Memphis?
I think we'll pass on that tonight. Crump, little shake and bake. Crump, great pass. Down to Odom. He fakes double clutches a couple times, lays it up and in. Sometimes patience is a great virtue, and that's what he had that time. 39-28.
Odom with 8.
18 seconds. Williams across the timeline. Williams works out there against Ferris. Moving in, Williams, nothing there. Out to Niven, the three, no. And coming down.
Big rebound.
Big rebound back up. And it's Williams, and we've got to, I was watching, I didn't see the bucket. Because,
that was Cole Craig.
What a
one.
nasty fall by Jesse Brown. Let's say a little prayer for him. I hope that's just a cramp the way they're working on it. That's what it
looks
is.
like it.
Yeah. So that's
I don't like the way they push that.
41-28. Lions lead by 13. We'll take a break. A 1 minute break. Back for the final 8 minutes right after this on Weather Road Studios.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first. Then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitscapes, let's build something beautiful.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Zaxby's just out-Phillied the Philly with our signature crispy chicken fingers, sauteed peppers and onions, garlic aioli, and melty cheese. Your move, Philly. Who's got the sauce? Zaxby's.
Dave McCulley, Stan Gerard under the direction of one Paul Schultze and Colston Bailey tonight at ECS. 41-28. So far, so good. Lions by 13. Appreciate all you folks with your great, nice comments. We've had a ton of nice comments tonight. We appreciate that. And Stan, we head to the final 8 of regulation. Let's hope it's the final 8 in the night.
41-28 as we enter the ever-faithful fourth quarter.
Bales with it. Bales across the timeline. Waller getting a rest right now. Flexing those legs. I think he's all right.
Oh.
And a bad pass. Williams tried to hit Bales and threw it about 3 feet over his head down low.
Now remember, Waller hit the deck pretty hard earlier. He's just trying to loosen it up a little bit.
13-point game, 7:49. TCA looking for win number 22 on the year, but more importantly, to move on to play Harding tomorrow night at 7 o'clock in the title game of this region. All important to win that thing, too. All important to win this one, but really important again tomorrow. The importance grows the deeper you go. Working with it, Crump on the left wing to Crows. Crows to 3, no. Rebound, though, Odom to War. Odom back up, yes. That's a big-time college player there.
That's a strong move.
It's 41-30.
Averages 7 boards a game.
If you're a Griffin fan, you might say, where's that been all night? Here's Lee over to Vales. Back out there. Dexter spread the floor. He's wanting the floor spread a little bit. Vales between the circles. Guarded out there by the defender.
You know, we got that 11-point lead, and we've just kind of maintained it. Had it at the half, had it at the break.
Bales to Williams. Williams, offensive foul, proper call. Yep, he did it. Took his right arm and pushed off, and that was pretty clear cut. Official standing right there looking at it. Again, Stan, I think the officials done a really good job tonight. Would you agree?
For the most part, yes.
I thought the Jackson Christian game we saw the second half was really good. That game we had between Harding, ECS, that was a tough game to appreciate too. I mean, that was a very physical game. 41-30, not over yet. Too early to call. TETE. Too early to evaluate. 6:40.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Working with it now. Here is Crump.
That's our ball.
Boy, Crump handles the ball so well for them.
Oh, our fans are not happy.
Yeah, we've got fans across the way and our fans really getting on them across the way over there.
Meanwhile, Grandma on the front row is oblivious to it while she knits away.
She really is. 41-30. Oh, well, I'll have to have our hobbies. I still love baseball cards. I can't afford them anymore. Here's the ball. Niven just goes up there and gets that thing. The Z-Meister. What do you call him? Stretch?
Stretch Niven.
Across the timeline. I like that nickname. Bales, the Koopmeister is what I've called him for years. Here's Waller with it. Waller in the corner to Lee. Bad pass. We've got stepping on the line, Gabe Lee.
Now, they ran the double team. We had Caleb Williams on the left wing wide open. We could not get the ball to him.
Tony Schutz ran a play tonight in the Jackson Christian game where they inbounded under their own bucket. They threw it all the way out near midcourt, and Tess Little caught the ball and caught a player in the corner wide open, and she knocked a three. That was beautifully orchestrated and then executed as well. Now here's St. George's.
Oh!
That should be TCA's ball, I think, but no, Dexter. Dexter's been on the officials more tonight than he normally is. Yeah.
I'm sorry, they missed that one badly.
Dexter. You don't see Dexter get on him a lot. He's been on him a bunch of times tonight.
That was not good.
Little buzz in the crowd. Boy, the postseason play, you pick up the buzz in the arenas, don't you? 41-30. It's the place to be rocking tomorrow night. Here's a shot up, and Crump, it rose.
Got that friendly roll.
41-32. It's down to 9. 3-possession game with 5.5. This is not over, folks. Don't go anywhere yet. And then we get Walking and Waller.
I just don't see it all of a sudden.
I didn't see that myself, but
I mean,
Dexter didn't squawk about it. Well, it gets interesting now, doesn't it, folks? 41-32. You TCA fans back. The Purple Nation, hold on. Cross your fingers a little bit. Crump doing a little shaking baking. Williams right in his face. Williams such a good defender. And a foul. Proper call. He got him with his hand.
Play a little pancake and got called.
Yep, got called for it. Can't do it right in front of the official. You can't do it anywhere, but you certainly can't do it right in front of the official.
And Dave, all of a sudden this game being called a little bit tighter.
It is tighter. 41-32, 5-13. You've got to adjust to that. Here's Vales against Crump. That's why Vales is in there, because he's so quick. Out to Crump, the three on its way. Got it. And just like that, it's a 2-possession game, 41-35. My goodness.
He's got 14.
Vales, a push-off. It's going to be called on Groves. Groves picks up the foul. Boy, Vales is in trouble. That's the foul sort of bailed him out, to be honest with you.
And we've got St. George's wanting a timeout. 4:53. It's a 6-point game, 41-35. We're back after this on the BallGame Blitz.
Perkins Restaurant and Bakery on Van Drive has been part of Jackson and Madison County for more than 25 years. We're more than a restaurant. We love our guests as family, and we enjoy getting to know you personally. Come anytime for our $5 breakfast deals. Buy 3 muffins and get 3 free from the bakery. Our Wednesday specials, or all-you-can-eat catfish Friday and Saturday nights. And don't forget, free pie Mondays. Perkins on Van Drive in Jackson.
Well, TCA's led this game by double digits a bunch of times, but right now it's a 2-possession game, 41-35, 4:53. TCA will inbound it, side offensive court. They throw in the backcourt as you watch the game here on Worthy Road Studios, the BallGame Blitz. Tonight's game being brought to you by the TCA Booster Club. Bales drives in, lost the ball. But they say touched last by the Griffins.
They're going to say Crump got a hand on it.
Fans, don't forget to subscribe to the Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel as well. You see a lot of things on there, quality. And now here's Niven, almost knocked away. Did a good job, Zach did, the big guy. And now we got a foul. They are tightening up as Crump gets called for the foul.
Now here's the deal, though. Didn't necessarily like that foul on Caleb earlier. That was the same foul there, so at least they're calling it both ways. I can live with that.
Williams inbound it. Bales in the backcourt. Waller make it Bales across the timeline. Waller sets the screen for Williams, but he can't use it right of the key. Out to Cole Craddock. He'll drive in. Cole has one gear, puts it up with the left hand. No. Niven rebounds, back up, taken away. Taken away, and now here's Crump with it. The 6-point game with 4:13. Crump, another long three. This time, no, that was a long two.
Yeah.
Rebound control, though, and now the ball knocked away. Crump comes back up with it. Boy, he's quick. Crump. That ball kept alive that time by Odom, the big guy. Dexter directing defensive traffic. 41-35, 6-point game. It looked like TCA might run away with this thing, but they've come right back in it. Crump, he's a big reason why. Crump in the paint. Crump lost the ball. Down low, here's a shot up, and Niven blocks it, and they're going to get a foul on Niven.
No, I think they're going to get Waller on that.
Yeah, Waller.
And they do.
Well, Green's going to be the guy working to the line. Kamari Green, a sophomore. We haven't seen him up until just a few minutes ago. He replaced Brown, who went out with foul trouble and a little bit of an injury. So to the line will be Green.
Averages 2 points a game, 60% from charity.
Green in the air. Nope. It looked bad when it left, and it wound up being bad. That was from the Stan Gerard free throw shooting video.
Well, you know, he's a sophomore, so he is still a little green.
Yeah, no doubt. 41-35. Yeah, he is. Green again will eye the mark. Awkward looking delivery, but how many times you see a guy miss one badly and then hit the next one? That's exactly what happened. 41-36, 5-point game.
Oh, look at the patty cake hands there. No call.
3:42 across the timeline. Waller. TCA has played some very stout opponents this year, nationally ranked teams. They've lost 9, many of those to those kind of teams. So they've been in this position before, and they will not rattle, especially with Dexter on that sideline. Waller spreads the floor against the bigger but slower Odom. Waller takes it to him. And takes it in and lays it in.
Waller with a great move. He's got 6, 7, 9, 13 in the game.
43-36. TCA got exactly what they wanted, a mismatch. They had Waller, the quicker player, against the bigger and slower Odom. And no one came to help him after he beat Odom. Working with it. Out between the circles is Ferris. They tried to set the screen that time for Ferris, but nothing there by big Odom. Crump.
Oh, look at the tip.
Crump, ball, look at Craddock. Great play by Craddock. Ball loose. And what do we have? A timeout. Dexter gets a timeout, and Coach Wilkes can't believe it. Great play by Craddock, who reached in there and knocked that ball away and scampered for it. It is a 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it here this time, Stan.
Yeah.
43-36, 2:41 left. TCA a chance to put this thing away with a couple of big possessions.
Wilkes wanted the jump ball. The problem is his player wasn't touching the ball.
TCA had it.
Yep.
What a great defensive play by Craddock. That's the kind of game. That's the kind of plays that are not in the stat sheet as much, but they wind up. Coaches know what they are, and they wind up being big, huge plays.
Coaches and daddies always track those plays.
Bradley Smith, Laurie Presley Smith up there watching and across the way, and it's going to be TCA's ball, and this is who comes back in this time after. They're going to be Lee back in the game. It's going to be Lee, Waller, Craddock, Williams, and Niven. 4 really good ball handlers, and then Big Z. He's a good ball handler to be as big as he is, but you got to have him out there.
Zach only 1 field goal in this game.
And that was that 3, was it?
Yeah, that was that long 3 top of the key.
43-36, 7-point game.
But he's played a huge defensive game.
Waller, right wing. Waller drives in, and a foul. That's going to be on. It's going to be on
21.
Brown. That's his 4th.
Should be.
Yep, his 4th. We were right.
Jesse's got 8 points. Only 1 field goal, a couple of free throws here in the second half, though.
Backcourt, Waller with it. Waller in the front court. Again, he goes right by everybody. It's going to be a foul. What is it? Blocking or charge?
Well, they did not call a charge.
The officials are going to consult. They don't know yet. And they're going to get a foul, I think, on red 4. Yes, that's going to be on
here's the kicker, Dave. The top official there blew his whistle, and then he went looking for help with the call.
Yeah, the baseline official, I don't know if he just didn't have a good angle at it or not. That's going to be foul number 4 on the team, so no free throws yet. 2:26.
Not a lot of fouls called.
TCA has 3 team fouls. Inbounds pass to Craddock. Didn't have it, so he brings it back out.
Spread the floor a little bit.
Antoine Long and Dexter saying, bring it back out here. Working with it. Craddock. Craddock penetrates, so he doesn't get the 5-second count. Now out there. TCA spread this floor again. Waller takes the angle. Waller moves in from 5 feet. Yes.
Oh, Waller, when you think he's going to charge through, stops on a dime and makes it happen.
Back to 9, 45-36. Niven didn't block that, but he caused the ball to go way over the rim. Here's a shot up, no good. Niven rebounds. He's had a strong game despite only 3 points.
One of his better rebounding games tonight, Dave.
He really has been. And he didn't get the block a moment ago, but his long arms made the guy hit the glass and nothing else. And now the ball knocked away, and it goes off who? Going to go off of, boy, look at Dexter. St. George's knocked the ball out of bounds, and Dexter's all over his son.
We often find that happen with coaches and their sons.
Yep.
Coach North, Alex used to get in a little bit of trouble every once in a while.
Daddy's boy is what they all used to say when he'd get the ball.
Not so much the cerebral assassin, though.
Yeah, 40, that's right, 45-36.
I love that nickname.
They are the great dads. They coach their players. Allie McGuire, Al
Wide
McGuire,
open.
Pistol Pete, press. Shot up, no.
Oh.
That time they extended the defense, and TCA exploited it, but we missed the layup.
2 wide open.
Crump with it. Crump drives in, and Lee will be called for the foul.
Yeah.
That's number 4, so let's see if he was shooting or not. Not determined yet.
Shouldn't be. No, it's going to be under the bucket.
45-36. Dexter working from the bench hard over here. Out front, Ferris. Ferris works in, leads it out for Crump's 3, and Dexter doesn't have it. Dexter went trotting back down the sideline when he saw Crump get that open shot, and look at him work. He's all over Gabe Lee. A quick 1 minute back after this. Stay with us.
Turn to the experts. Since 1955, Garrett Plumbing and Heating has been the leader in plumbing, heating, and air conditioning service and installation for West Tennessee. A proud supporter of USJ Bruin Athletics, we are your local Carrier Factory authorized dealer. Call Garrett Plumbing and Heating, 668-3339, for all of your plumbing, heating, and air needs.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
A 6-point game with 1 minute to go in the action, and how appropriate the theme from Rocky is playing TCA with the basketball.
Put me back in there, Mickey. 45-39. Williams in the backcourt. 55 seconds, all that remains.
Oh, no.
And now TCA throws it away.
Now we got to have a huge defensive stand. Craddock and Crump, a little chicken fighting there.
Yeah, and Williams gets in between them and says, let that go, guys. Jones is back in the game. That's Jackson Jones.
I like this matchup, Coop on Crump.
He replaces Green. And they make him use some clock. They throw it way in the backcourt. Bales is on Crump. Crump's been dynamite here in this half. Wearing Derek Jeter's number 2. And now what do we have? It's got to be a foul. Who they get? And that's
going to be on Cooper.
That's team foul number 5. Yep, number 5. So it's going to be free throws by Crump.
Crump
It's big because the clock's arrested and allows them to get back closer.
Crump with 1 for 1 from Charity.
Crump crawls in. He's a good player, Stan.
Yeah. Now 14 points in the second half, 17 for the game. For those of you keeping score at home like Frederick Garrett.
And if you are keeping score at home, as I always say, you need counseling. Brown about to come back in the game. Oh, I know. I used to do it with baseball. Crump again. Crump gets them both. And, folks, we have a 4-point game with 41.3. This is, well, too tight right now, isn't it?
Yeah.
And they come with a 1-2, 1-1 full-court press.
They're going to try and go in the corner like that and get the double team.
Bales in trouble. Wants the timeout, and he gets it. Boy, Cooper did
Smart
all
play.
he could. That's a smart play. Right in front of their bench. He had to call the TO. Timeout. 45-41. We'll take a 30. 37.7 left. You're watching TCA basketball tonight on Worthy Road Studios from the regional ECS. Stay with us.
At the Willows, we believe that your loved one should feel at home. Our boutique assisted living community provides top-tier, personalized care in a comfortable and welcoming setting. With the support of trusted physicians, nurses, and staff, we ensure every resident feels cherished. Learn more at willowsofjackson.com or call 731-207-0686. That's 731-207-0686. The Willows, because family matters.
Diamond Dave, you look at this game. Crump had 3 at the half. 3, 6, 9, 11, 13, 15. So he's got 18 in the game. And Dave, he's only a freshman.
He's a really good player, no doubt about it. Carson Crump. It just sounds like a nice basketball name, doesn't it?
Yeah.
45-41, 37.7 left. TCA inbound it. Nikki Castles can't watch. She's got the blanket over her head. Here's Williams.
Ooh.
Williams in the backcourt. Bales with it. Bales to Lee. Lee to Williams. Handle it well. Brought it across the timeline. Now Williams is going to be fouled. Williams to the line. 70% free throw shooter. And he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, you sink 2 here, it makes a full 2-possession game just for them to tie. You start to feel a little bit better.
45-41. To the line, Williams. Up.
Oh!
Yes. Hit the back rim and fell in.
Oh. Fortunately, the back door was closed.
46-41. Craddock in the game, Lee out. And Williams again will eye the mark. 26.9. 5-point game. Dexter saying, do not foul. Trying to get the rebound. Got them both. That one was clean as a whistle. 47-41, still a 2-possession game, 25 seconds. St. George's in a hurry across the timeline. Here's Ferris. Ferris, a 3 on its way. No, not close. Battle for rebound is loose. We got a jump ball, and the ball is going to belong to St. George's.
Yep. I don't think that was the 3 ball they were looking for, Dave.
Well, short post game tonight. I know Paul's tired. We'll head our way back east. He's got heavy duties tomorrow. I have heavy duties tomorrow. Stan's going to sleep all day before he comes down here tomorrow night.
I might be the first one here, Dave. You never know.
47-41. No, I would know that would be the case. A quick 30. It's 47-41. Lions by 6. Looks pretty good, folks. 16.1, but not over. We'll find out after this 30 on Worthy Road Studios, the BallGame Blitz.
When you're shopping for insurance, you might say, "What? Huh?"
I'm so over this.
But what you really need to say is something that could actually help.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
When you get a local State Farm agent, they can help make it easy and help you choose the coverage you need. Plus, they're available online, over the phone, or even in person.
I'm so into this.
TCA basketball tonight on Worthy Road Studios, the BallGame Blitz. Don't forget to subscribe to the Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel. And we remind you this is a copyright broadcast at Worthy Road Studios. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, editing, or further use of the BallGame Blitz and ball games on this airwaves without the written consent of Worthy Road Studios is strictly prohibited. Your announcers tonight, Diamond Dave McCulley, Stan Gerard on the camera. Great job by Colson Bailey. Paul doing a great job. That's Paul Shortsey, the CEO of Worthy Road Studios. Great job. Good to work with him tonight. Jay Cashin and the gang back home, I'm sure watching, hoping that TCA can hang on here and win this thing. The Jaybird, the chef, the chief.
They're spending too much time. St. George's
Crump, 8. Long 3 by Crump. No, that thing looked good and he left, and that's going to do it.
Oh, that's a good play there.
Got that ball in midair and threw it off the arm of Ferris, and the ball belongs to TCA with 2.5, and the Lions are going to get out of here with a win.
And the big thing, 2.5 seconds away from a home playoff game in the state tournament.
Yeah, wouldn't that be neat? Yep, no doubt about it. That sounds good to me. Sounds good to the Lion Nation as well. And now a quick foul, 0.6 of a second left, and putting icing on the cake will be Caleb Williams. We look back early in this game when Williams went down like he was shot and held his left knee in pain. Kevin Hansen, the great trainer that he is, out there with the coaching staff, got him to the bench. And we knew when he walked off, or we thought we knew anyway, that he was okay because he was putting a lot of weight on that leg. And he has played brilliantly since that time, and TCA needed him to play brilliantly.
Caleb Williams with 11 points, and now he is 3 of 4 from Charity.
Caleb will eye the mark. And some of the crowd head to the house.
Yep.
Free throw up. Good. TCA fans are staying around. Williams has delivered as you thought he would. He and Waller have been the big guns. Gabe Lee, remember his 8 points in that first quarter as well. Lee hit them both.
Yeah, the G-Man carry us early in the game.
Wasn't easy though, Stan, was it?
No.
49-41. St. George's inbounds it. And this game is over. The happy final. TCA wins it 49-41. They move on. Championship game tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. Taking on a very talented Harding team. Should be fun. Stan will be here. I'll be away with Bethel. We'll talk about that when we come back. Wrap it up. Stan will have stats, and we'll have a short post game. The Lions win it 49-41 from ECS tonight. Stay with us here on Worthy Road Studios, TCA Facebook.
Zaxby's just perfected the Philly again with our signature crispy chicken fingers, sauteed pepper and onions, melty cheese, and garlic aioli. Grilled or fried. Now that's a Zaxby's Philly. Who's got the sauce? Zaxby's.
Personalize your style at Kaufman's Design Center. From fabric to finish, you choose the details so it's made to order just for you. Consult with a Kaufman's Design Team expert today. Relax, you're home.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
At Foundation Bank, we love working with small businesses, and we serve them uniquely through truly local decision making and underwriting. But we're more than a lender for your small business. We're also a source of financial counsel. Hey, running a small business can be hard and complex, but we can help. Let us learn more about your small business by visiting our website. It's foundationbank.org, or call us at the number on the screen. In the meantime, God bless you.
Foundation Bank is a member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Well, the Black Eyed Peas in the background. They've done a great job here with their game administration, good music. Hospitality's been beautiful, although we did not get to go to the hospitality room. Stan, I'm sure we'll have something to do about that tomorrow. But the happy final here, that's the big thing. 49-41. And that Black Eyed Peas, that lyric that says it's going to be a good night. And it was a good night for your Lions as they win the ball game 49-41. And here's where the wrap-up of the stats. I'll come back with some closing comments. Here's Stan Gerard with stats. Stan?
Thank you very much. Double D, Diamond Dave McCulley first for the St. George's Sycamores, Griffins, who fall to 17-6 on the season. Cameron Green, 1 of 2 from Cherry for 1 point. Jackson Jones, 1 of 2 from Cherry for 1 point. With 2 points was Silas Jones on a field goal. With 8 points on 3 field goals, 2 of 2 from Cherry was Jesse Brown. With 10 points on 5 field goals was Ontarius Ogum. And a leading scorer tonight for St. George's, and in fact he was the game's leading scorer, Carson Crump. He had 18 points on 6 field goals and 3 of those were from long distance. 3 of 3 from Cherry. He had 18 points. A great game by Carson Crum. He kept St. George's in this ballgame for TCA. Cooper Vales, 1 bucket for 2. Zach Niven, 1 bucket for 3. Cole Craddock, 3 buckets for 6. Gabriel Lee, 2 buckets, 1 from long range, 3 of 3 from Cherry for 8. Caleb Williams with 15 on 4 field goals, 2 from long range, and he was 5 of 5 from Cherry. Also with 15 points was Braden Waller, 6 field goals, 3 of 4 from Cherry. TCA with 2 players in double figures. And it was St. George's with 2 players in double figures. 14-5 after 1, 25-14 at the break, 41-30 after 3, and 49-41 was your final, folks. I'll see you folks tomorrow.
Stan will be here around 6:45. Paul will have the USJ game tomorrow as well. Good luck to them. Good luck to Jackson Christian in the consolation game. And then, of course, Stan will have airtime around 6:45 for you tomorrow night. 7 o'clock will be the tip. I'll be with Bethel tomorrow night on Senior Day, or we'd be here ourselves. But we'll reunite with Stan next week. And hopefully that'll be a big night at home again next week.
And it'll feel so good.
Certainly will, no doubt about it. For Paul Schultze, for Colston Bailey, for Stan Gerard, I'm Diamond Dave McCulley. God bless you. Have a great evening, everybody, and a happy final again. Thanks, Lion Nation, for watching and supporting us. This game has been brought to you by Worthy Road Studios, the BallGame Blitz, and in courtesy tonight of the TCA Booster Club. For all the guys I mentioned a moment ago, again, God bless you. Have a safe trip, everybody. I'm Diamond Dave McCulley. Good night.
The award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 1 million views in 2024. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and join the over 5,000 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabillys, Union University, Bethel College, Lane College, South Gibson County, USJ, and TCA. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. The premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.